Welcome, everybody. My name is Ken Boland with Prosperity Highway Global. On behalf of myself, my partner Steve, we'd like to say a big hello.
Aloha, everybody.
All right, guys, welcome to the all-in-one engine cash flow and T-ability machine. Where today we're going to be explaining our done-for-you marketing system, or with our high tech, our done-for-you marketing system with the high touch, our call center, um, team training. All this stuff, guys, is in place to create everyone's prosperity. We're so fired up, guys. So welcome. We're going to go ahead and dive into the presentation and give you a little bit of idea of what's ahead. So first of all, we like to share our philosophy. This has been one of my core philosophies for many decades, from Zig Ziglar, where he says that you can get anything in life that you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And folks, that's the foundation. Like Jim Rohn talks about, enlightened self-interest. That's what we're talking about here. And so when it comes to our prosperity, we know that the more individuals that we can help become more prosperous, then our prosperity is a given. Now, I'm going to just share a little bit of my background, and then we're going to get into some few points, and then I'll introduce my partner Steve, and then he's going to get into our system. So first of all, my background: I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've built traditional businesses. I've built several million-dollar businesses. My first business I started when I was 22, and but with my traditional business where I had employees, I didn't feel like this saying was being realized. I didn't feel like my employees really had the upside, right? It's great for the owners, but the employees really are not going to be tapping into major prosperity. And so for that reason, I was always attracted to network marketing. And I finally had the opportunity uh, to break away from my multi-million dollar janitorial business where I had 40 employees to start with a company called Prepaid Legal. Now, this was back in 1998 that I got started. After a few months, I went to a convention in the summer, and I got serious, and in 60 days achieved a position what we call executive director. And we built a team system, and that's what I attribute our fast growth to. The next convention we were silver executive directors. The next convention we were gold executive directors, and we really built a team system. People actually flying in all over the country to Utah to figure out how we grew so fast. And what I attributed to, guys, is that we cared. Okay, so we built an incredible business. Now I built a business alongside that, a door-to-door survey business where we built $1 million survey business in 5 months. That was very complementary with my prepaid legal business, but we had a setback, and my wife and I we actually got foreclosed on with that, and we actually got foreclosed on April 15th, 2003. I'm sharing this story to let you know where my passion comes from for what we're doing here today. This was not thought up on a whim at all. So what happened is I had a friend, Dustin, who he said, "Hey, Ken, we can make an offer, see if we can buy your house back from the bank." And I said, "Wow, that would be fantastic." So I actually negotiated. He lined up the money, and he saved our house. We actually had to leave our house. We came back on August 5th, and I went in and started I locked arms with Dustin to start a real estate to do what he was doing. So we started in January 2004. And by the way, I was just so grateful that I made a 20-year commitment. I said in 2004, January, I said, for the next 20 years, I'm going to pay it forward and help other people. And that's exactly what I've done. Now, our first year was crazy, to go from no cash, no credit, starting over. We bought 50 houses our first year. We bought 100 houses the next year, for a total of 200 homes in 36 months. Now, that was during '07, 2004, 5, and 6. And I think many of you know what happened in '07, '08. Kind of crushed that model, but I stayed in rescue real estate for another 7 years. And I feel really good, guys. I've saved hundreds of people from losing their homes, and I've just had this great passion, and this is my crusade. Well, after a decade, guys, of triage in trying to fix financial problems, our team came together and said, well, what if we can become more proactive? I mean, after all, the main reason people would not qualify for a loan modification is they're not making enough money. What if we could have a turnkey way that didn't rely on an individual skill, that they can tap into this system to make money. Now, with the background in network marketing, we're like, well, if we can leverage network marketing companies and compensation plans to be able to get people even an extra 500 a month is enough to save their house. It's enough to prevent bankruptcy. It's enough to save a marriage in many cases. And so we got thinking. And so in 2014, guys, we entered a new journey of the crusade and said, well, what if we can do a cash flow modification, find ways to save people money, teach them the tax benefits of a home-based business? And what if they could put that money to work with us in marketing to go build them teams in network marketing? So that's exactly what we've done, folks. And I'm just so proud, and we're so passionate about this, guys. Now, this has not been easy. We've spent since 2014 over 10 years and over $2 million to put this together because it's that important to us. So let's move ahead here to learn what our mission is and how we're accomplishing that mission. So first of all, our mission it's all about your prosperity, right? So to equip you with the tools and insights and resources that you need to thrive, creating prosperity in every area of your life. Now, when you think about prosperity, I'd like to ask you the rhetorical question: what comes to mind for you? I mean, obviously, money without health is not wealth. So, great health, time freedom, enough money so you're not worried about money, right? Material abundance, personal growth, to be able to make a contribution, to be not only successful, but also significant and help other people. And of course, I think on most of our list is travel. A lot of us would like to travel and see the world. Let me ask you a question. Is that what most people are experiencing today? Well, unfortunately not, right? Inflation is off the charts. I mean, the thought of buying a house anymore for people, it just seems to be becoming the impossible dream. Housing costs have soared, rents have soared, gas prices have skyrocketed, cost you an arm and a leg to be able to buy gas. Uh, food, food costs have risen, medications have risen. Unfortunately, some families are literally so tight financially that they're deciding between paying for their medicine and food. So there's a lot of people hurting, and this is really an extension of our mission and crusade to help people before they get to the point of losing their home, right? We want to go upstream and help people alleviate the pressure that they're feeling from these issues. Now, there's a lot of talk about AI, and I hate to say it, but cheer up, things could get worse. If your job could get displaced with AI, this is your opportunity to get on the right side of AI, right? And that's what we're about. So what's the solution? If you're stressed out, you're barely making your bills now, how are you going to uh, how are you going to arrange a retirement when you're barely getting by? Is the solution getting another job? Well, not really. And for most of us, that's not the best way. Now, we feel the better way, and thank goodness for Robert Kiyosaki. Many of us have been students of him for years, and he really teaches people what his wealthy dad taught him, and that is to create cash flow. He has a term he created called cash flow quadrant. So let's take a look at that. What is the cash flow quadrant? Well, these are the ways that we make money. These are the main ways that we make money in our society. Now, the key is we want to move from the left-hand side of this quadrant to the right-hand side of this quadrant, right? So for many employees, it's I owe, so off to work I go, right? So um, you're just never going to get ahead working for somebody else, right? It's very, very difficult. And so many say, well, hey, how about if I start my own business? And let me tell you, I mean, I've been an entrepreneur since a young man, and it's a lot of work, right? And it's hard to put in systems like a McDonald's franchise type business. It takes a lot of work. And most people, matter of fact, statistically, 95% of us are on the left-hand side of this quadrant where we're trading time for money, where we're in that on that wheel in the rat race, right? So, guys, our mission is to help get people out of the rat race and enjoy unlimited prosperity. So as we take a look at the right-hand side of the quadrant, that's the B quadrant. That is a business like a McDonald's franchise that has consistent success, right? The challenge, and by the way, the I quadrant is the bottom right hand corner is the I quadrant. That's the investor quadrant. That's where your money is working for you. So what we do is we work with individuals. We find ways to free up money and get them building a B quadrant business. So as I mentioned, we talk about a B quadrant business, but it's typically it's very, very expensive. So let's dig into this just a little bit more. So the employee, the left-hand side is active, the right-hand side of the quadrant is passive. So you have employee, that's hard work, no security, no time, right? Self-employment, large debts, insufficient funds, stress. Now, the idea is once you own a B quadrant business that runs without you, that's the key difference that makes a B quadrant business is it can run without you. Well, that gives you easier work, stability, and gives you time, spare time. Investors, obviously, you want to eliminate your debt, your bad debt at least, and have plenty of money and plenty of freedom. As I mentioned, 95% of us are on the left-hand side of the quadrant. So this is our mission, guys. Get you the right-hand side of the quadrant. But again, the challenge is, as far as a proven business plan, most of the proven business plans are typically like franchises. Well, how much does it take to own a McDonald's franchise, for example? It's millions of dollars. You have to have millions to put in the business. You have to have net worth and multi-millions of dollars. It's out of reach of people, right? And even Subways are less, but it's still a lot of money. Most franchises are hundreds of thousands of dollars. You might get into the tens of thousands of dollars, but it's a lot of money and it's not feasible for most people, right? And then of course, there's the I quadrant. I would love this quote from Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to have to work until you die. So, guys, we want to get you to the right-hand side of the quadrant. So many turn to home-based businesses, internet marketing, network marketing, right? Because it's financially within reach. The challenge is, where do you go to find a 90 to 95% success rate? It's hard to find, right? Typically, if someone says, well, come join my home-based business, my network marketing, internet marketing, there's a lot you have to figure out. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, I was learning ClickFunnels, and I'm fairly technically savvy, but it took me months to really get in and hook up the email and all of that stuff, and it's confusing. And, it's hard for people to start an internet marketing business when they're struggling with the technology. And once they get over that hurdle, okay, well, where do I get prospects? Where do I get people to talk to? And if you figure that out, then how do you duplicate that? And Steve's going to elaborate on these points in just a minute. But then let's say you figure it out, right? You're successful. You have one stream of income. Guys, the stories that we hear time and time again of people that were successful with one company, the company went out of business, or they changed the deal, or something happened, and then this incredible team that they built is gone, and they didn't have a plan B in place for their team. And so even those that managed to make it find themselves starting all over again because they only have one stream of income. So to sum this up before I turn the time over to Steve, if we're on the left-hand side of the quadrant, we're carrying buckets. Again, we want a B quadrant business where we have cash flow streaming in. And what's better? In fact, please put that in the chat, guys. I just want to ask you one or two questions before I turn the time over to Steve. So if you were to do X amount of work, put in X amount of time or money, and you can get paid 5 times or 10 times for doing the same work, how many times do you want to get paid for doing the same work? Please put that in the chat. Have a little fun with me. Okay. Well, we're going to show you a way where you can plug into a predictable success system and not only have one stream of income, guys, but build multiple streams of income. So,
Look at all
guys,
these tens popping up. Man, we're with the right crowd. You guys get it.
uh,
Tens and 12s.
all right, guys. Yeah,
Awesome.
I knew this was a smart looking group, Steve.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, guys,
Smart move.
I can't wait to show you how you can get paid multiple streams of income by building at once and getting paid many, many times. And guys, with our program, again, it's high tech, but we have that handled for you. And also, we don't believe technology is all of the answer. We have a call center team, a high touch system where we have a team of people that are working for you. So you have the high tech and the high touch. And we're here, guys, to help you build a B quadrant business. And here's the key: help you be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so, with that, guys, my partner, Stephen Swartz, myself, and Sparky, and our entire team are here to help you and very excited to share with you the solution about everything we just talked about. Okay, guys, well, now I'd like to turn the time over to my partner, Stephen Swartz. And let me tell you, his background is incredible. His heart to help our team members is just incredible. He the skills he's bringing to the table that you and I get to leverage in order to for us to build that team. He has spent decades building. He took advertising and graphics and all of that in college. He's used those skills to build traditional businesses. He'll talk about that in just a minute. But also, he's used those skills to go to the top of network marketing companies time and time again. And I have to say, one of the things we're most proud of is our incredible graphics with Sparky. Everybody loves Sparky, and that's Steve's. Steve came up with Sparky and all of the graphics that come with it. So, guys, please put some fire in the chat for Steve. So, Steve, take it away, my buddy, my friend.
Hey, thanks, Ken. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know, if you guys, I wouldn't have a system to market and to create all these great graphics and have all this fun with if it wasn't for Ken and his team. Just a brilliant system designer, the engineer, the technician behind the technicians, driving our programmers, working with software guys, crushing. I mean, these guys eat compensation plans for breakfast. Ken and his team, they've been, flown around the country and wined and dined as possible master distributors and looking at new compensation plans, helping companies write new compensation plans. We couldn't have anybody better leading the charge than Ken and his team. And, it's rare that you even meet somebody that's got so much honesty and just integrity and vision. And I mean, Ken, the man just doesn't know the word no. He doesn't know how to quit. I don't think it's even in his DNA. He's like a pit bull. I mean, he just sets his sights and it's game on. It's nonstop and it's push, push, push. And let's find, a successful solution. It's always about solutions with Ken. And it's rare that you even get to meet somebody like that, but be able to call him my partner is something special. I look forward to working with you every single day, Ken. And man, I love you to death, partner. And I love this team.
Thanks, brother. Love you too. And we do have an incredible team. And I love how we're not only attracting like-minded people, but like-hearted people that are all about helping other people get what they want.
It really is remarkable, and it's really something special. Yeah. So we're gonna get right into it, you guys. I'm gonna share my screen here. Um, and I'll say this a little bit about myself. I'm not a lot about personal accolades, but I did study advertising and marketing and graphic design in college. I majored in it. I got a degree in it, and that's what I've done my whole life. Um, on top of while I was building businesses and working for corporate companies, I was always running side deals. Doing network marketing, doing affiliate marketing, doing online marketing, building my own marketing companies. Um, and I did really well, and back in the early teens, I was top 500 in network marketing earners in the world that were recorded in the early teens, 2 years running. And, it was special. It was great. I enjoyed building big teams. It was, it was great, but there was a lot of work. I just wasn't able to find my niche and able to duplicate as well as I wanted to duplicate with the system, even with systems that I created, because the technology wasn't quite there like it is today. And so I actually quit, doing like network marketing and affiliate marketing and went into traditional business. And I built some really nice, big companies. I've had my own newspapers, I've had my own advertising agencies. I built the biggest high-end detail company here in Hawaii. My wife is a doctor. I helped her go into private practice and built a big company for her. We do, both of our companies do well over $1 million a year, and we branded them, systemized them. We treat our people really, really well. And and I've been able to put myself into that B quadrant and remove myself from having to be an employee of myself, which is really important. But it's always been a burning desire in me to come back and build big teams that duplicate and are successful and really create something that a legacy that I can leave to the world, and that I can be part of, that I can be part of this team. So many of us, put your hands up, put yes in the chat. If you've ever thought of wanting to have a system, you've maybe thought of a system yourself, you've looked for systems out there, you've looked for marketing systems out there, something that would actually help you become successful in network marketing, in affiliate marketing, put your hands up in the air and put a yes in the chat for me if that sounds like you. I know it does. And I know that we've all looked for these kind of systems before. The same with us. I mean, like Ken said earlier, if we had found something like this out there that's already done, we'd just plug into it and drive traffic. Man, I could drive traffic like nothing else. But that system didn't exist, so that's why, out of imperative need, Ken and I came together and we just decided to go all in. We spent millions of dollars creating this system, and we're excited to share it with you. It's game on. This is a legacy build. We're going to be around for the next 10, 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years, where you can build one team, one place, market one offer, and build multiple streams of income across multiple different affiliate companies, and even two of the companies that you're currently marketing now and or decide to market in the future. So with that being said, I'm going to get right into my slide deck presentation here. This, like Ken said, this is an all-in-one engine that will produce cash flow, team growth with zero hassle. This really is a done-for-you system. Let me ask you guys a quick question. How many of you have ever tried building an online business and just felt completely overwhelmed? I mean, come on, you know what I mean. Trying to set up websites, autoresponders, funnels, learning all this complicated software. And then on top of that, you're out there trying to figure out how to drive traffic. It feels like you're doing everything and getting nowhere, right? I mean, come on. If you've ever felt that kind of frustration, raise your hand. Type yes in the chat. Be honest. Who's been there before? I know I have. Now, here's the exciting part, you guys. What if you don't have to do all that heavy lifting anymore? Imagine, instead of spending weeks or months struggling with tech and chasing down leads, you could just plug into a system that's already done for you, a system that's pre-built, fully integrated, and powered by a virtual assistant, Sparky AI and Electra AI. So the tech, the follow-up, even the traffic strategies are all in place, you guys. That means no more wasting energy on stuff that doesn't duplicate. Instead, you get to focus on the fun part, the results. If having something like that would solve all of those issues and actually give you momentum, please raise your hands again or drop a yes in the chat. Would that be of value to you? And I mean, come on, what would you pay for that kind of a solution? I mean, would you pay $500 a month? Would you pay $500 a week? I'd pay $500 a day if I could drive traffic into a solution like this. Okay, let me ask you this. How many of you ever tried to build a team only to realize you're the only one actually doing the work? I mean, you're excited. You bring people in, but they just don't duplicate. They get overwhelmed and they quit. And suddenly you're back at square one. If you've ever experienced that, raise your hand, type yes in the chat. I mean, come on. Who knows what I'm talking about here? Put a yes in the chat, raise your hand. Now, here's why this is such a big problem. Without duplication, you can't create override commissions or residual income. You end up working harder and harder, but your business never grows beyond your personal efforts. But imagine this instead. What if your new team members could plug into a system that's already proven, already built, and already working? That's exactly what Team AI delivers with over 30 years of leadership experience behind it and millions of dollars invested in development into this system that is designed to duplicate. Every member gets the same funnels, presentations, AI follow-up, onboarding, even team training, and access to premium traffic and leads. So no man or woman is left behind. If you see value in finally having a business that duplicates and creates true residual income, raise your hands for me again and type yes in the chat. Would that change the game for you? Okay, all right, let's be real. How many of you have ever struggled with getting consistent traffic or fresh leads? You've got the tools, you've got the business, but you're stuck staring at an empty funnel because no one is seeing it. If that feels like you, if you've been there, raise your hand, type yes, and put it in the chat. And what do most people do? They try posting on social media every day, boosting posts, even maybe even buying ads they don't understand. And of course, the classic running around talking to friends, family, neighbors, and people we know, love, and care about. Most of the time, this doesn't duplicate and it gets pretty exhausting fast. So now imagine instead a different world. What if every single day new prospects were being delivered into your system, sorted, followed up with, and guided through your funnels and sales pages for you? That's exactly what Team Sparky AI provides with our done for you traffic sources and our famous Just Stick It sticker campaign, our call center team doing all of the one-on-one follow-up for you, and our powerful partnerships with one of the biggest lead providers in North America. Your pipeline is always full. If having that steady flow of prospects would finally take the pressure off of you and help you grow, put your hands up in the air. Come on, give me some love. Put a yes, put some hearts up. And if that sounds like that's something that would be of value to you. Okay, let's be honest. How many of you ever generated a lead? Maybe even got excited about it, but then you never follow up. Life gets busy. You're not sure what to say. Or maybe you follow up once and then forget about it. Before you know it, the lead has gone cold. I mean, the leads just go cold and they've moved on. If that's ever happened to you, raise your hand and put your hands up in the air. Put a yes in the chat for me. I mean, come on, who's guilty of this? We all are. I am. I do it all the time. Even in my other businesses. I mean, life just gets in the way. Here's the truth. Most people simply don't have the time, the skill, or the systems to follow up the way that we really should. And that means there's a lot of money being left on the table every single day. But here's the exciting part. With Team Sparky AI, the follow-up is never missed. Our AI assistants, Sparky and Electra, handle the heavy lifting with automated emailing, text messaging, custom voice drops with AI-powered retargeting, even AI-powered calling and conversations. On top of that, our live team call center steps in with one-on-one personal follow-up, onboarding, and sales calls. Combined with our powerful lead provider partnership, no lead ever slips through the cracks ever again. If you can see how valuable that is, come on, give me some love, raise your hand, type yes, and put that in the chat. If you can see that that's incredibly valuable. And what would it be worth to you to finally have professional, automated follow up working for you 24/7? Here's even a bigger question. How many of you ever put all your effort into promoting just one company, only to watch your income disappear when people quit or they stop ordering? If that's ever happened to you, come on, raise your hand, put a yes in the chat. It's happened to all of us. We spend all our energy driving traffic, but we are only promoting one thing. And when that one thing stops working, so does our income. We're stuck, starting all over. But if there was a smarter way, imagine this. You drive traffic in once, the system takes it from there, and every lead is guided through automated funnels, follow-ups, and sales pages until they become an active team member. And when they join, they don't just sign up for one income stream. They sign up for multiple income streams automatically. How many of you would love to have your business growing in several directions at once, all on autopilot? Raise your hands or drop a yes in the chat if that would change everything for you. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Again, I know Ken went over this, but I want to do it again. If you're doing the work once and driving leads into the system, when a lead converts to an all-in team member, how many times do you want to get paid from that new team member? Put the number in the chat. 1, 2, 5, or 10 or more times. Put the number in the chat for me. See a lot of 10s going up there. Again, you guys are awake, and this is a great group of people to talk to. So let me ask you this. How many of you ever joined a business, felt super excited on day one, but then you realized you're basically left on your own? No training, no onboarding, no guidance, just a login and a good luck message. If you've ever felt that experience, raise your hand and put a yes in the chat. Come on, we've all been there. That's one of the biggest reasons people fail in this industry, you guys. Without support, they get lost, they get confused, and we quit. They quit before they ever even get going. Now, here's the difference with Team Sparky AI. You're not alone. Our leadership team has over 30 years of success in home-based business industry. We provide live Zoom trainings, step-by-step onboarding, and even one-on-one coaching. Plus, our AI assistant, Sparky and Electra, guide you through the tools while our call center team helps new members get started right away. So instead of being left in the dark, you're part of a proven system where support, training, and duplication are built in. If you see the value in finally being part of a team where you're coached, supported, and never left behind, raise your hand one more time and put a yes in the chat. Come on, put their hands up. Give me some love. I mean, would that help you succeed? And would that be of value to you? Put your hands up in the air and put a yes in the chat. Here's the question. How many of you ever joined a business and then waited weeks or even months before you saw anything actually happening? If you've experienced that slow start, raise your hands for me one more time and put a yes in the chat. And let's be real. Most people don't have the patience to wait months to see results. They want to feel like something is happening, anything, right away. That's why so many quit before they ever even get going. It goes back to, staring at the screen and having an awesome funnel set up and even joining other, systems. But there's nobody in your funnel. There's no activity going on. Now imagine this instead. You plug into a system that's already set up for you. The automation is live. The follow-up is running and the traffic is flowing. You're not stuck waiting. You're seeing action from day one. With the Sparky AI team system, new members can start fast between the plug and play setup Our lead partnerships, automated follow-up, and call center support, activities and results start flowing right away. So there's no more waiting game. One more time. How many of you see the value in finally having a business where you can plug in today and start seeing results right away? Raise your hands and type yes in the chat. How many of you would share this with others, knowing that you have all of this support and that activity is going to start from them from day one, within minutes of them getting signed up? Put your hands up in the air. Give me some love. Put some hearts. Give me some flying rockets. Let me know that you're listening. Put some yeses in the chat. Raise your hand. You guys, this is a game changer. And all the while, we have a new step-by-step master training series, and we've got experts in the field. We've got our lead provider, we've got our funnel designers, we've got our advertising guys, we've got all kinds of some of the companies that we're partnered with. We're going to have the owners and their marketing people on here training you how to become successful in online marketing, branding yourself, creating your own funnels, creating your own traffic, how to get out there and drive traffic, the right way to talk to your friends, family, and neighbors, the right way to put your stickers on your car and use all kinds of magnetic marketing tools, handout cards, postcards, business cards, banners, rack cards that you can put up in different businesses. And all the while having the opportunity to have your business being built while you're learning, while you're part of our masterclass, while you're spending time with Ken and myself. Um, that's what we're offering here, you guys. And we're getting excited about it. So yeah. That's my part. Thanks for letting me share my slide deck. I'm couldn't be more excited. I don't know about you, Ken, but I'm going out of my coming out of my shoes over here.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I can't wait to hear these offers here, buddy.
Yeah, well, uh, I guess without further ado. Okay, you guys, we want to talk to you about some of the offers that we have, starting with our elite membership. Okay, this is a month at a time for $250 a month. You can get part of our elite membership, and you become fully commission qualified. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in the future. But you're fully commission qualified. You got 300 leads coming into your system every single month, pre-assigned to you, followed up with unlimited follow-up. We do so much follow-up with our voicemail drops and our emailing and our text messaging and our call center calling and taking calls with our conversational AI. It's priceless how much follow-up we're going to do with those 300 leads that are part of this elite membership every single month before they ever even go into your funnel. So anybody could go out and buy leads. Then you got to go back and you got to do all the follow-up, all of the follow-up to get them to come to your funnel, right, Ken? I mean,
That's right. That's incredible to have 300 leads and we do all the outreach, all the follow-up. It's amazing.
it really is. And um, there's a full lead management system. You get a full dashboard. You get done for you funnels. We're offering 50% off our masterclass training. That's a $98 per month value. You're going to get 50% off our VIP support. So that means if you're on VIP support and you've got something pressing and you want to get that answer, you can get VIP support where we're going to come and we're going to answer your guys' stuff every morning when we get to the office. We're going to go in and answer your support questions first, and then we're going to get to the rest of the team. Everybody's going to get their questions answered every day. So that's part of our deal, but we're going to go to you first. And that's at least an $850 value per month, not including it's priceless, that follow-up. I mean, we know from statistics that we spend about $15 per lead, you guys. And social media retargeting, that's another big thing that we're going to talk to Ron here in a second, our lead provider and partner. about retargeting. And we spend about $15 per lead. Every single one of those leads coming into your system, we help sort them out. These are business opportunity seekers that are out there online looking for opportunities. They might be looking at, I mean, put your hands in the air, put a yes in the chat. If you've ever been looking for an opportunity and you go out and you fill out more than one form, you go to different sites, you're surfing the net, you're looking for stuff starts popping up, and you start filling out several forms. These guys are being hit. Any leads that you get on the planet, if you're purchasing leads, these guys are being hit by several different companies because they're out there looking, they're actively looking. And so with our system, the way we've got it set up is we're in front of them all over the place. Email, voicemail, text messaging, calling them. Sparky's calling them. We're doing social media retargeting. We're following them across the internet, wherever they're surfing. Our ads are popping up, staying front and center to them. Our call center is calling them. We're taking live transfers from the automated voicemails that we're sending out. So there's so much going into it that we value it at least $15 per lead that we're putting in to getting those leads to go across your funnel. I mean, it's invaluable, that kind of service. There really is no value that you can put on it. Okay. But it
Hey,
gets
Steve,
better.
just real quick, what's exciting is if they're already maybe they just joined another business, we have a marketing system that no matter what their status is, if they're interested in making money, if they just joined a business, they're a great prospect for us because they want help to build that business. And when they find out they can get our help to build that business and other streams of income, then it's a great fit.
And that's it. I mean, that's the magic of this system. We're not just getting them to sign up with our system, getting them over your funnels to sign up as a member in this marketing system so then they can go out and start driving traffic. But we're also on autopilot, our call center, Sparky, our videos, everything we do is geared to get them to join multiple streams of income in your team, paying you several times from different companies, different really awesome companies that we partnered up with, and two companies that you can promote anytime, and you can change those offers out. So if you are finding really cool stuff, I mean, there's so much awesome stuff out there, affiliate products and network marketing companies, and things that you want to offer. You can just keep switching them out, and the whole team will go to work for you. So pretty awesome. Okay, Ken.
Do we want to do a drum roll for this, maybe?
Hold
Guys,
on to your seats, you guys. It gets better.
be
Okay.
prepared to be blown away on this next slide, guys. This is
He's prepared to be blown away. We have our elite annual. It's $2,500. You save $500 right out of the gate. So instead of 250 times 12, which is 3,000, you can get the elite annual package for $2,500 anytime from your dashboard. Comes with 300 leads per month. That's 3,600 total leads. Plus, we're going to give you 50. Just stick it, free credit to send out free stickers all at once. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to get them as part of the elite package. You get 4 per month. But with the elite annual, you get them all at once, you guys, all at once. So they're in your kitty, and you can start driving massive sticker people onto your team and have it all covered. Have those stickers sent out for you, all covered.
Hey,
50 of them.
Steve, if you don't mind, I'd like to mention here, and even without the Act Now bonus, which you definitely want to take advantage of, with the financing, Steve, so someone can get that year, and instead of 250, they could finance it for what, about $60 a month?
For about, yeah, that's right. For about $60 a month with our financing. And you can get financed with Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, even PayPal will get you financed. And there's no credit check. So they check your credit, but it's a soft pull, so it doesn't impact your credit. It doesn't show up as a hard pull. They're looking for credits anywhere around 600. And instant approval and instant access. Everything goes through really instant, really good payment offers. And you can get this for like $60 a month for for either one of the regular or for the next 10 minutes, you guys, for the next 10 minutes, we're offering you the fast action elite bonus for the next 10 minutes. Okay, so you get double the leads per month. That's 600 leads per month. That's 7,200 total leads coming into your system every single year, over the year. Okay, yeah, you're getting the same 50 sticker credits all at once. You get a Sparky tradable collector's card. That's a $450 value. This is basically, and Ken, you want to explain how that STC card works?
Yeah, so we may at some point do an NFT, but right now they're collectibles. They're one of a kind. Guys, the graphics that Steve's put together are incredible. And in the history of the development of our company, for you to be able to own one of those one of a kind, that whatever your graphic is, you'll be the only one that has that. Now that may at some point turn into an NFT. We're not promising that, but it's just a nice extra, really pretty exciting thing to have, to kind of own a piece of the rock, own a piece of history. Because when those are created and given to our programmer, they'll be buying a specific one, and nobody else on the planet will own that image.
That's right. And each card comes with its own backstory, comes with all of the proper credentials and copyrights and exclusive rights to you, that you're the only one that owns that card. We're only going to be offering them out in batches of 16. So right now there are 16 available at the beginning of this Zoom. The sooner you get on and go get this package, the sooner you can go choose your STC card. So very, very exciting, one of a kind. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that? So we're excited about that. You get the VIP support included, you guys. That's a $997 value over the year. You get 1 year access, unlimited access to our masterclass training series. That's a $1,997 value. So we sell that on our website right now on our dashboard for $19.97 for the year. You can go buy the VIP support for $9.97 a year if you're an annual member. You can go buy the STC card on the dashboard right now. You can go view them on the dashboard once you take advantage of this fast action elite annual bonus. That's just got about 6 more minutes left, you guys. You got about 6 more minutes. For $19.97, you're going to get a value of over $1,700. So that's 600 leads per month, 7,200 total leads with unlimited follow-up. The unlimited follow-up is ridiculous. On 600 leads coming into your system, coming in daily into your system from Ron, our lead provider, who we're going to go to next. We got about another 6 minutes left for this offer. I'd love to go to Ron for a few minutes and talk to him. Ron, are you
Hey,
available?
Steve, before we do that, I just want to go back on the sticker credits. So
Yes.
see, those are $40 sticker credits. You get 50 of them. That's $2,000 in sticker credits, guys, plus the leads, plus everything else. Plus you can finance it as little as $60 a month, guys. To me, this is a no-brainer.
It really is. And this is an annual deal. So you're locked and loaded in for the year. You're in for a year. You get to take all of our training over that time while the system is doing its thing and helping you earn income. Come on, put your hands in the air. Give me a yes. Put some love in the chat if you're excited about this offer. If you can see yourself becoming better and empowering yourself and getting yourself in, doing all the self-improvement of part of the coaching and being part of this team, all the while the system is working for you, while the experts are going to work for you, doing the follow-up, driving all these leads into your funnel, and then following up with them and doing all the selling, explaining, sorting, convincing, training, onboarding, everything done for you. Put your hands in the air, put some fire in the chat. Give me some love if that sounds like exciting to you. And 1997 seems like a fair and reasonable offer for that for the entire year. Now, I mean, this is not a get rich quick scheme, is it, Ken? I mean, we don't.
No, to have a B quadrant business, guys, it's a business. It takes time to build a business, but es- especially where you don't have to figure everything out. It's already done for you. You plug into this system, and it builds multiple streams, guys. There's nothing out there like this.
Nothing else out there like this. If there was, we'd just plug into it.
That's right. Exactly.
So yeah, and we bring you all on, but there's just this is it. We have it. We have it here.
Now, Steve, we're not going to unveil that right now, but also if someone really wants to grow fast, then there's some offerings to the annual uh, purchasers of the annual program only. So when you go through the onboarding, please, if you want to move even faster, you can get with your onboard specialist, and they'd be happy to show you those options that you could go even faster with those upgrades.
Absolutely. Yeah. So get with your call center rep, make sure that you're getting onboarding. As soon as you get this package, it's ready to go. It's ready to go to work for you. So you want to go in and you want to get with your onboarding team um, and just do a couple things like load up your profile picture. Make sure that if you are promoting any companies, you link those up. You get connected with all of the multiple streams of income. So then as these leads are being assigned to you, which is going to happen almost instantly, um, we're following up with them, bringing them into your system. When they go to sign up, when they go through the same process and go to sign up with those other companies, you get credit. Because unless your name is in that spot, unless your link is in there, and our onboarding team will show you how to do that, our videos on the dashboard can walk you through that as well. But if your link isn't there, then it's going to go to your sponsor. And so that's called the pass up strategy. And you want to definitely take advantage of all of those new team members across all of the income streams that we have. So really, really exciting stuff. We've got a couple more minutes left, Ken, on
Should we
links.
bring Ron in? And guys, why we're having this interview with Ron, he's the largest provider of home-based business leads in North America, who is tight with us, partnering with us on this. Why we're talking to Ron, that buy button is there. So make sure that you buy this annual, take advantage of the program
That's
while
right.
the buy button is still there on your
Yeah,
screen.
because it's getting ready to go away.
That's
And
right.
so in order to get the double and all these extra fast action bonuses, you really need to take advantage of this right now. Hey, Ron,
Hey, Steve.
good to see you,
Hey,
partner.
Ron, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. You guys are spot on. I'm telling you, you have got it put together. I'm excited for everybody.
Nice.
Well, we're going to
Um,
go ahead and turn the time over to Ron here, guys, for a
okay.
few minutes, and he's going to share with us his perspective. By the way, many of our members, when we introduced the Ron to our program, they just got excited because he has a stellar reputation. He's been in lead generation business for 25 years. For 15 years prior to that, he's built some of the largest teams in network marketing that I've ever heard of. So he knows how to build a business, but he knows the industry, and then he knows lead generation. So uh, I don't know how you fit all that in while you're still being 25 years old, Ron, but
I know. That's right.
I started when I was 5.
okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron, you've been a stellar part of this team ever since, we hooked up 3 years ago. Uh you've never ceased to amaze me. You always come through and built a lot of trust and integrity with you over the last 3 years, and very excited to call you our partner and um have you at the head of driving these leads into the system. I mean, you know it, you get the game. And
Mhm.
right before you start, Ron, looks like our 10 minutes is just about up. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this offer for another 7 minutes. I'm gonna bring up another slide here. Back to that elite membership. You can always go, maybe the 1997 is a little bit much for you. We're going to go ahead and extend that offer for you for the next 7 to 10 minutes here. We're also making this offer available to you right now. If $250 per month is a little bit easier for you, go ahead and do the $250 per month. You're still getting a ton of value. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to you, Ron.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to share with you some stats that I've been able to put together. You guys are so right with everything that you have said. Network marketing is changing a lot very quickly right now. And I've been in the industry for 40 years, 25 as a lead provider with lead power, and 15 years as a builder, just like a lot of you are. And what I learned as a builder was to leverage people through time and through multiplication. And I learned very quickly there are more people you don't know than there are people you do know. So very fast in my career in the networking business, I applied lead generation strategies, and I taught my team members how to call prospects, how to invite, how to build their business through that. Even though they used warm market, we went over and above that. And we really taught some fantastic skills, some good language skills, and we gave people the confidence and the practice to become good, the ones that wanted to. And that's really how I built 3 teams of over 100,000 people. And I've used a lot of techniques like tap rooting, which is in some of the trainings. But let's fast forward. And, that was a long time ago. Today, everything has changed. The fundamentals haven't changed, but how communication is generated has all changed. Okay. Social media in the past 10 years has completely upended the entire industry. And when you look at what's going on out there, social media didn't exist years ago. And now it's a $1 trillion industry worldwide. And 100% of social media is running ads. It's generating leads, it's generating customers. And just about every industry, every company has jumped into this arena. And, network marketers sometimes have been reluctant to take advantage of this. But what I've done is I've put together some really powerful systems to be not only part of this momentum, but to take advantage of it. When you think that there's a company like Facebook that's generating $160 billion in revenue, and it's all paid through through paid social. That's the buzzword, paid social, and that is huge. Google did almost $200 billion in revenue. And again, and YouTube did $36 billion. These numbers are staggering. And when you look at it, these companies really weren't that impactful years ago. They just emerged just in our generation. Now, there's been a bigger shift that's hitting this marketplace. Now, this is allowing us to participate on equal footing in the marketplace so we can generate leads. The other thing that's happened is there's a great shift that's going on. AI is the great shift. The cost of living has driven the price of goods and services way up for people. It's somewhat stabilized a little bit, but people just can't still absorb the cost of everything that has gone up. AI has made people more efficient. It has changed the way people do their work. It's also changed companies from hiring more people because now employees can do more work. They can specialize in more jobs. So it's allowing companies to grow without adding more employees. So we're going to see a job compression going on out there. Careers are going to compress because companies that normally had 1 or 2 people doing certain jobs are going to go back to 1 person doing that particular job. Now, what this has done is created a huge vacuum for opportunities. And the opportunity is getting into your own business. Starting you can do all kinds of things. You can drive an Uber. You can do Uber Eats, all those different gigs, but those are trading time for money. They're not businesses, okay? But if that's all people know and that's all they're exposed to, they're going to do those things. But here's where you have a business opportunity where you can actually build a business, offer people, stability, offer them their security. So they don't have to go to their boss and ask for a raise. They can go to their boss and say, I no longer want to work here anymore because I'm doing better on my part-time job than I am at my full-time job. In some cases, people will continue doing their networking business as well as their career. What we've been able to do, and Facebook allows us to do this, and the kind of leverage that social media has, and back to paid social, we have a custom audience of 11 million people. These are all network marketers, business opportunity seekers, and business opportunity buyers. We've uploaded that list onto Facebook. We're able to advertise and market specifically to our custom audience, which is our list. It's what's called a closed loop advertising cycle. We're able to, because we know these people are all familiar with this type of a business, they're all entrepreneurs to some degree, so we're able to target these individuals. We're also able to do what's called retargeting, which is very powerful. Steve mentioned this earlier. Now, based on the 11 million names that we have on our custom audience, we've been able to generate over 18 million views on our ads. That means 18 million people have seen our ads out there. That's tremendous exposure.
Hey,
we've
Ron,
had,
I gotta interrupt you just for a second. I'm gonna let you get right back to
sure.
it. It looks like our time's about to run out for the extended offer. While you talk, we're gonna go ahead and, hey, maybe $250 a month is a little bit, out of your reach. We understand, we get it, times are, there's a lot of things out there that are demanding our cash flow. So we have another offer. This is our pro membership level offer. We're going to go ahead and extend the Act Now bonus, the fast action bonus with the annual for another 5 or 10 minutes here while we continue to talk with Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. And out of 18 million views, we've had 1.14 million clicks, people that visited the Sparky website. And as a result of that, that represents a 6.22 click-through ratio. What that means is 6.22% of the people that see our ads click on our ads, which is phenomenal because the standard in Facebook is between 0.5% to just over 1%, and that's considered really good. We're completely off the chart, and that's because we have the right audience. Now, as we continue to build that, we've taken our leads and the people that have visited our site, and we are able to retarget that, and we've created a retargeting pool. And now we're up from 11 million to 14 million that we're retargeting. We're able, every single lead that we've provided and generated, we're able to retarget these people on Facebook. So every time they turn on their Facebook account, they'll see some, a Sparky ad, which is phenomenal because it's like white noise. It stays there for them, and it's a reminder.
Now, wait a minute, Ron. You're saying that all these leads that we're providing with our upgraded memberships that we're assigning to everybody every single day, that all this work is going on in the background to get them to come across their funnels and to get them to come into these presentations and Zooms with us, right?
Absolutely. And then there's a lot more that we're doing over and above that.
Wow,
but absolutely, you're 100% accurate there, Steve. That's exactly what we're doing. See, just keep something in mind. I mean, as a lead vendor, when I sell leads to customers, that's where it ends, the relationship, because they take the leads and they, market to those leads. Here, what happens with the team that Steve and Ken have put together, the tremendous marketing team, once you get your leads, you do a lot of warm-up follow-ups with these individuals continuously for weeks and months on end, because you're continuing to warm up the leads and we call them touch points. So that is very, very powerful. And what that creates is tremendous value. And that's what you were talking about earlier, Steve, the value of the leads, because it's what you do with them and you continue to warm them up that makes that person, when they're ready, they're going to take action. And whoever they're allocated to in the group, that person is going to get the benefit of that particular person joining. So we are generating opt-in leads. They're highly engaged, qualified leads that, they're electronically verified for email and phone. So they're very good leads. We're also generating social media leads, and we have a broad reach and visibility there too. So these are the two types of leads that are coming into the system. And, it gives people that are involved an opportunity to reach out to fresh prospects. It also, we do a lot of follow-ups behind the scenes in the background. And that's why we're calling this the hidden edge, because it gives you an edge, but it's kind of hidden because we're doing all this work on an ongoing basis. Steve said earlier about the voicemail drops. The company's doing a lot of voicemail drops. So when you do a voicemail drop, what do you get? You get callbacks. You've got a call center set up to take the callbacks. So these are what we call the super red apples. People that are, taking action, they're calling you to want to know about their business. What's this all about? That is fantastic. So that's another touch point. The brand awareness, we do that through Facebook. We keep targeting the leads on a constant basis. Like I said, it's called a closed loop marketing platform that we're using within Facebook. So we're able to target the leads. And as we generate more leads, we keep uploading those leads to our custom audiences. The webinars, just like this. Whenever there's a webinar, we're able to get the message across to individuals that are looking for an opportunity, or more importantly, if they're involved in an opportunity, they're looking to learn how to succeed and use the right tools in the right order. So these are fantastic ways to get the message out to people. And the beauty of the platform that Ken and Steve are using is that it does follow up with the people from the calls, which is fantastic, because whether it's an email or a text message, it stays in communication with all the participants of the webinars. So that's another fantastic touch point. And then also, Sparky. Sparky can handle thousands of calls at any one time. So that is unbelievable. This is the kind of stuff that didn't exist when I got started in the business. And even 10 years ago, a lot of this didn't exist. But now it does exist. And when you realize that technology is allowing us to do what's called time compression, what it normally took a person in this business to do in 3 or 4 years, now they're able to do it in 3 or 4 months in some cases if they use the technology properly. And with the backbone of support that's available here, that's all there. And I must say, Ken and Steve, you guys have built a fantastic company, a fantastic leadership. More importantly, you've got a great, support team. The software developers that you have, the technical people are really top notch. They're some of the best people that I've had a chance to work with in years and years. So that says a lot. And again, that's the background of what goes on that the team gets the benefit of. So with all this and the fact that we're generating, someone asked me, how many leads can you generate on a daily basis? The number's a lot, whether it's 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. We could push those limits, 100,000. We can push those limits because what the bottom line is there's a lot of people looking out there. That's what drives this marketplace. It's not necessarily how good we are at generating leads. We are in a fantastic market. We have great tools to utilize, and we have a great way to get the message across. Like, calls like this, where you can actually, listen to an event without leaving your home. That is fantastic. That has become the new way of doing business in this country. And it's the new way that network marketers are going to emerge in their business environment because it just allows for fantastic leverage. So that being said, my role is to provide you with a steady supply of good quality leads, good quality traffic. I'm going to give you some clear guidance on trainings, what to say to your leads. I can do some of that. I've been doing it for a very long time. I can teach you the language skills for those of you that want to reach out and talk to your leads. And at the end of the day, there is no guarantees, but the guarantee is that we are doing the very best we can with the best technology out there. And we're laying the odds in your favor to succeed in this business. But at the end of the day, it's up to you what you do with it. You can run at a heavy pace if you want to contact your leads and work your leads, or you can let the system work the leads for you. But the goal is your goal, and it's up to you. Is it simple? Does it work? And can I do it? Those are the questions that people always ask when they join this kind of business. And as long as you have the confidence that there are people in the background that know what they're doing, they're supporting you, we're making this business available and accessible to everybody. It's a newbie-friendly opportunity, but it's also a newbie-friendly training platform that we have. We teach people everything they need to learn from the beginning to being advanced, people in this industry. So with that, I'm very excited to be part of this and to be part of your vendor group and providing you with, the services as a lead provider and as a trainer. So
All
back to you
right.
guys.
I knew we kept you around for a reason, Ron.
You tell that to Ron every week, Steve.
I know. Hey guys, I just popped up on your screen. Our risk-free, commitment-free, limit-free, unlimited starter membership, totally free. Come in, you're 50% of the normal commission qualified. So and the pro and the elite, you become 100% commission qualified. You still get access to the downline builder, unlimited team Sparky AI follow-up on every lead that you drive into the system. Maybe you're good at driving traffic. Maybe you have sources of traffic and you want to just drive traffic into the system. You will win. This system will go to work for you and do all the explaining, convincing, onboarding, training. We have a full staffed call center ready to take action right now. And I just noticed, I mean, you guys are ordering that 1997 package is going off the shelves. There's so many orders coming in. It looks like there was a couple people that missed the offer. I saw some questions come in. They were looking for their credit card. They were trying to get that offer before the time goes up. Ken, are you okay if we extend it one more time for the next 5 or 10 minutes until as we continue to talk with Ron here a little bit and wrap this up?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want anyone to miss out on that.
Okay, you heard it.
And guys, keep in mind the financing. I mean, think about this. You could buy the 250 month to month, but if you finance the annual for $60 a month, yet you have unlimited sticker credits, $2,000 worth of sticker credits available right up front. So, I just think it's a no-brainer, Steve, to be able to finance through a firm or one of our methods
That's
there.
right.
Again,
That's right.
you don't lose anything by trying because there's not a hard pull on your credit. So
Oh,
I suggest go and see what you can get.
yeah, for $60 a month, I mean, it's better than the 250 Elite monthly. Plus, you're getting double, just about everything, and you're getting access to all of our training. So this
Hey,
system will start building you a team while you get to take advantage of all of the coaching and all of the training and all of the support. Really dig in and get yourself set up for long-term success across multiple businesses. You can
hey,
take
Steve, I'd like to
advantage of
just make
this.
a quick comment um, on the debt.
Yeah.
Robert Kiyosaki talks about good debt and bad debt. So this is what we would consider good debt. You don't want to use credit for consumables, vacations, clothing, food. The interest will eat you alive. But for $60 a month, you can have this machine and this team working for you every single day, plus get all the training so you can really develop yourself into a marketer. I mean, this is incredible, Steve. And one of the things that will the teaching that we have is how to maximize the tax benefits of a home-based business. It's not uncommon that we can discover two, three, four, $500 a month in tax savings. So literally, you could use. It's like you either pay the taxes or you save the taxes and put that money into your business to build cash flow. But we certainly don't go around encouraging debt. But Robert Kiyosaki talks about this is the good debt that creates streams of income. Would you agree with that, Steve?
I would agree with that. And if we can use the bank's money to finance your success, then we're all for it.
Yep.
And we think that you should at the very least, take a look at that option because it's a great way to set yourself up for long-term success. I mean, put your hands up in the air one more time for me. If you'd like to be a retirable in the next 5 years, put your hands up in the air. Put a yes in the chat if you want to retire in 5 years. What
Or
if you could,
less.
what if you could do it in 2 years, you guys? What if you could retire in 2 years and live the life that you want and have the money to do the things that you want to do? Have the time to spend them with the people that you want to spend them with and do the things that you want to do other than the things that you have to do. I mean, come on, give me some love. Put your hand in the air. Put a yes in the chat if that sounds like that's something that you want to do. How about if we could help you become on that path in the next year? In the next year, just one new team member signing up with you every single month that goes all in with this package and that duplicating with this system, you'll have over 4,000 active team members on your team in 1 year from now. 1 year from now, over 4,000 team members across multiple companies paying you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times or more.
Hey, Steve, I have two questions I'd like to ask everybody. Okay, number one, how much money would you need in the bank? Let's say it's 6% dividends a year to make 60,000 a year or 5,000 a month. How much money, if you could figure out a way that someone would guarantee you pay you 6% per year on your money, how much money would you need to have in the bank to create the 60,000 a year? And the answer, guys, is $1 million, right? So to look at the value, let's say it takes you, 6 months, a year to, or whatever time, certainly within the 2 years that Steve's talking about, to build cash flow of 5,000 a month, guys, that's huge. I mean, most of us spend 40 years to try to get less than that, through Social Security. So that's that was my first question. How much money would you need? I did answer the question. My second question is this, guys, because I built businesses my whole life, and many of you have also. What is the value of a business of 60,000 a year? Okay, it depends on two things. Number one, how necessary you are for that income stream to keep continuing. But the answer is 3 to 5 times typically. So let's say you're making 60,000 a year within 12 months or even 2 years. $60,000 a year. What's that times three? 180. Or since you're not so necessary to your income continuing and you're diversified with six streams or six or more streams of income, guys, a business doing 60,000 a year is worth 3 to 5 times. So I think it would be more on the high side. So a $300,000 asset, guys, is what we're talking. Does it make sense to leverage other banks' money or leverage whatever money you have to create the asset that spins off cash flow? And Steve, I can't see again, we can't give a guarantee, but I can't see one of these annual packages not creating $5,000 a month. I mean,
Every
yeah,
month.
a month within 1 to 2 years. I mean, I don't see it happening.
Yeah. And that's in residual long-term income that's coming in that doesn't quit. It's not going to stop. Not only is your team going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to feed more leads into the system, and you're going to become better at driving traffic, and you're going to get so excited you're not going to be able to help but go run talk to your friends, family, and neighbors, people that you know, love, and care about, because they're going to be asking you questions like, what are you doing, what's going on here? And you're going to become better at driving traffic that converts at a much higher rate with your personal traffic that you bring in. You're going to be better at helping people put stickers on their cars. You're going to be better at handing out cards and putting out rack cards and doing different activities that are going to drive quality, very high quality traffic into your team system that's all done for you. Once you realize how much fun it is and how many people you can really help, this thing gets to be a lot of fun. And you just continue to drive traffic into a system that is going to work for not only you, but for every single person that you're inviting to take a look at what you have to offer, and allowing them to let this system help them generate income from not just one company, but from multiple companies, upwards of 7 to 9 8 companies. 9 companies, more coming soon. Quality companies, good companies. I mean, we don't do money games, right, Ken? I mean, we're not promoting nothing that's connected to our system.
That's right. Every one of our income streams are of quality companies that provide good products or services that people are buying at the price offered, even if they're not in the business. That's a true test of a true opportunity. So yeah, and don't forget, you can put 2 of your own income streams in.
That's
So,
right.
you know, whatever else you're doing, I don't see why you wouldn't want Team Sparky working for you every day to build your team bigger, which is going to help you in anything else that you're doing as well.
Yeah, and you can switch those out as you go. Maybe, what something, else catches your eye, you can switch them out. You could put a video right on your dashboard. Every single one of your leads, every single new member that signs up with you, when they sign on to their dashboard, when you get onto your dashboard, you're going to see your sponsors' links right on your dashboard every time. You're going to see their video. They're going to be able to talk to you. They're your sponsor. You get to have that same opportunity to do that for every single one of your leads, and every single one of your new personally enrolled team members will see your information every time they log onto their dashboard. When they're going to get paid, when they're looking at their commissions, when they're seeing the leads popping in, they're getting notifications. They're coming in to do different things. They're going to see your information right there front and center. And it's really an exciting opportunity for you to get the word out there without having to go and learn. It's like doing network marketing without doing network marketing, right, Ron?
Yeah,
Hey, Steve, in fact,
absolutely.
just a reminder, you might want to queue up the back office to show them where they can get support, where they can go for the onboarding session. But hey, if you don't mind, Ron, I'd like to ask you for you to share something that you shared earlier. Um,
Sure.
the illustration of buying a cheap horse but investing a lot in that horse. I thought that was so appropriate for I mean, thousands of leads we're putting in your back office, guys, but it's not that you're getting just the lead, but we're investing a lot into these leads because when they convert for you, they convert for us. So we're in this together. But if you wouldn't mind sharing that analogy, Ron, I thought that was perfect.
Okay, certainly. There's like the guys have said, there is so much that goes into the leads, as far as the follow up and follow through and all the touch points. And I mentioned about a horse. I mean, you can buy a $500 horse, and you could spend $10,000, $15,000 on training that horse with a professional trainer. And now you've got yourself a $40,000 horse. It's not what you pay for it, it's where you take it and the value that you've created in between. And people do that all the time, and they do that in every industry. So it's not a do-it-yourself environment here. It's like we help you do it through the touch points and the follow through. And the longer the leads stay in your system, the more valuable they become. And it's funny because Ken sent me an email the other day, and he said that it was, 12 years ago or 14 years ago?
Uh,
I think it was 15 years ago,
it was, yeah,
2010.
it was, Ron, it was.
You sent me an email from 2010, and he's been on my list, and I've been marketing to him for the last 15 years. And here we are today. We're doing business together. So when you think of it, I mean, that's the value of a list. That's the value of true follow up and follow through. And this is what Ken and Steve have put together. This is just fantastic. So those are 2 stories that are so accurate.
Awesome. Well, Ron, thank you so much. Steve, is there anything else you wanted to ask Ron?
Um, I, how do you do it, man? You just keep amazing us all the time. You keep coming up with new, tricks, you know, pulling tricks out of your sleeve, coming up with new processes, new opportunities for us to not only create powerful leads coming into this system, but to really be able to nurture them. And
That's the key.
well, yeah, and so I just hats off to you, Ron.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for everything you do. And we're excited to have you to call you our partner and um just very excited. Thanks for everything you do. And we're looking forward to, okay, here's one thing I did want to touch on with you, Ron, is our training series. I mean, you're a big part of our masterclass training series. And you provided us a lot of value. Can you touch on that just for a second?
Yes, we're going to put together, and I've already got some trainings put together, and we're going to modify them and do some adjustments. It's teaching people the language skills and contacting leads. It's teaching people the language skills on closing their leads, the right words to use, the right questions to ask, because it's all about questions in this industry. If you're talking to prospects, if you're doing the majority of the talking, you're not closing. When the person does the majority of the talking based on the right targeted questions that are being asked of that person, they're buying into what you're offering because they're doing the talking. Whoever does the talking does the buying. That's what I've always said. We become problem solvers, and you can identify and solve a person's problem. So I do a whole training on that with some key questions to ask. I do also a training on tap routing, how to get referrals and how to go deep, and a lot of referrals. And I've gotten referrals from people that actually said no to joining the business. But when I said to them, do you know anybody who's been in network marketing that you're familiar with? And, they'll give me a name or two, and I would contact those people because that was a great reach. And they came from another warm contact. And that's just a simple thing. Is people say, well, how do you find network marketers? Well, you just ask people that you're talking to, who do they know that's been in network marketing? Something that simple. So I do a whole training on tap routing, on how to get multiple enrollments at the same time. Team building, we do that. And we've got all kinds of great stuff that's time tested, proven, but we're using today's technology. That's the big difference. This stuff has worked for 50 years and it continues to work, but it's working in the way things work today. That's the big difference. And I'm 100% in tune with the way things work today. So I'm able to apply today's techniques to the traditions and skills that are necessary to do well in this business. So that's a big training that I'm very excited about, because that will give people the way to improve. And I've always said the leads get better when you get better. And the more we talk to the leads, the better they get. So, there's a lot of value in that. And that's what takes away a lot of the tripwires, is teaching people the right language and giving them the training that they need, that they're not getting in the industry right now. There is a vacuum of training. There is no training going on that really doesn't help people. We're going to answer that question for a lot of the reps that are joining and want to have clear answers as to, how to build their business. So with that,
Hey, before Ron goes, Steve, I'd like to kind of call an audible, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Jim, if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, I know you're always happy to share your story, Jim Gibson. But Jim, when you heard that we're aligned with Ron and Ron was here and being part of this, how did that impact you?
Well, when I first got started back in January, my friend and mentor Kevin, I'm sorry, Kevin Susla introduced me to this. I was kind of passive. And not long after that, you introduced this guy, Ron Malasis, as our lead provider. And that's when my ears perked up and I go, wait a minute. Ron doesn't know me personally, but I worked with one of Ron's team members or partners a few years ago in the coaching program with Dean. And I knew the credibility of our program is just going to go off the chart because Ron's involved. And I've bought leads from Ron, from Lead Power in the past, and Dean helped me work those leads, but not to this extent. This is a whole different ballgame, and I am so excited. And I'm not one to get real excited, but I am really excited about our program now. So much so, I'm one of the newer members of the call center, and we've got multiple personalities inside the call center But what I have experienced so far, there's a common thread amongst us all, and that we all have a servant heart. We are so dedicated. They are so dedicated. I am dedicated to helping as many people as we can succeed, not just heavy hitters, but the everyday guy that has tried networking in the past, hadn't had much success. And those are the people that are undervalued, unappreciated, that we're reaching out. Probably in the next year or so, probably tens of thousands of people will be able to be introduced and help and succeed with this program. I am grateful to be part of PhD, Ken, Steve, and certainly with Ron on now, my new buddy, Ron Malasis.
Awesome. Hey, thanks, Jim, and thanks for
Yeah.
being in the call center and that servant heart. We do have an amazing group of people in the call center. They're the heroes of our story, I tell you. Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks, man. Hey, Ron, we'll let you go. I know you're a busy man. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to having you on a lot more often, and we're so excited about doing the training series with you. Just what we've already experienced and been part of and seeing, it's off the charts and of incredible value. A lot of our members are already becoming much better, already seeing a lot more success just from being able to spend time with you and those training videos. And it's kind of set up where you can do it at your own time. But you'll also be able to get on and have live one-on-one coaching with Ken, myself, with Ron, with other key leaders in the industry, in the home-based business arena and affiliate marketing and network marketing. We've got a whole lineup for you guys that we're going to be sharing, and we're going to be doing one-on-one. We're going to be spending a lot of time with you. And learning to build our community, learning to build our businesses, and learning to be the kind of people that we want to be, and getting Ken is really big into, and myself and Ron and a lot of the members here I know are really big into self-improvement, ways to empower ourselves and empower others around us from our own actions, taking responsibility for ourselves and being the best that we can be, and watching us actually have a change, seeing changes in the world that start with just us. And so we got a lot of that coming. A lot of that is going to be part of our new master class training series. And we're going to be excited to have you on a lot, Ron. And thank you for everything you do. And
Absolutely.
we'll have you back on soon. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
thanks, Ron. Put some fire in the chat, some hearts.
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you so much, Ron.
awesome.
Appreciate
My
you.
pleasure. Yeah, my
Okay.
pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Ken. Well, it's about time that we're going to go ahead and take this offer off the table. We had a lot of people getting on board with that, so we appreciate you. It's an extreme value. Even our regular elite annual has a lot of value. I encourage you to take a look. We're here. We're not going anywhere. So we are excited to work with you. Ken, you asked me to pull up the dashboard, and I just wanted to make a note here that when I do that, as soon as I go to my dashboard, and all of your new team members, you guys, this is exciting. This is really key and important. We're constantly getting them to come to onboarding, to come meet our call center. It's a one-on-one environment. We come into a group call center Zoom, and they're able to move them into a breakout room with the one-on-one success coach. One of our operators are standing by even right now. Already taken onboarding people right now that have purchased just in the last 5, 10, 15 minutes. And every time one of your new team members, if they don't go right to that onboarding experience, when they log onto their dashboard, this pop-up pops up reminding them, get over to the Team Like Sparky room. Click this link, click here. All you got to do is click here and it will take them right there. Then once they're on their dashboard, right here, top and center, right on the right side is where they can click on the link to get into their dashboard. So it's available everywhere. We have tons of done for you social media posts already done. We have a Sparky bot that is next to none. He'll write emails for you, text messages, blogs, blog posts. He'll write you stories. He'll help you with your kids with their homework. This is connected to Chat GPT 5, and it's nothing less than incredible. Write me some text messages, send to my business friends on my phone.
I had a question about Zoom. I had a question about Zoom the other day, and just I didn't know how to do something, so I asked Sparky here, told me exactly how to deal with my technical issue inside of Zoom. I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, not only will he do all that when you prompt it to, but you can just talk to it like it's programmed, pre-programmed for this system. It knows everything about this system, everything about our offerings, and he'll write you out step by step text messages that you can now send to your friends and family promoting our next Zoom webinars. Um, and so it's really exciting, you guys. I encourage you to use that. That is part of our upgraded memberships. It's not part of the starter membership, but you'll have access to that, unlimited access to it with the elite and the pro membership. So exciting stuff. Excited for you to
Yeah,
use that.
Steve, I would like to take just a couple more minutes on this free, guys, because this is the foundation of our whole program, the free, and then we have the pro. And Steve, you talked about the pro, right?
Yep.
So that has some leads, not as many as the elite. And then we have the elite annual. But guys, think about this. So someone come in for free. Uh, when I was with prepaid legal years ago, and we're back with Legal Shield right now. But they had a process called, if you were my attorney, how much would you charge me in case I was sued, if I got a ticket, represent me in court, a will, all of these things that, you know, if you were an attorney and I asked you to do all these things and cover all these contingencies, how much would you have to charge me? And it was always at least 500 a month. Guys, if you're a marketer or you want to learn how to be a marketer, you drive leads into the system. I promise you, you know, it's worth 500 a month with no leads, without us giving you any leads. To be able to drive leads into the system and have AI, you know, high tech and high touch follow up on all of your leads, and all you have to do is push buttons and drive traffic, and we do all the enrolling and the training and duplication. Guys, that's worth 500 a month. We're giving that to you for free. I mean, that's the foundation of this whole thing. We wanted to have a system that would help anybody be successful in network marketing without having to do network marketing. And Steve, I think we've accomplished that with this system. Would you agree with that, Steve? You're not you're muted.
Absolutely, Ken. We have solved that problem with this system. And, this is a marketing system fully done for you. No setup required. Plug and play. Just get in and get started. And drive traffic in, and we'll help you monetize that traffic across several different income streams. Um, I think I'd like to talk just a little bit more about the pro, Ken. I don't think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
It seemed like we didn't cover that as thoroughly as I thought.
Yeah. So let's talk about the pro a little bit. I'd like to talk about the pro membership just a little bit. I know Ron was doing some great talking and explaining on how these leads are created and how they're followed up on. And man, is Ron, I get excited every time I talk to Ron. It's really exciting. These leads are fire. And with the amount of follow-up that we're doing with them, getting them to come across your guys' funnels is incredible. There is no value that we can put on it. I mean, it's limitless, the value, not just the monetary value, but the time that you got to put into setting up autoresponders, setting up funnels, setting up text messages, setting out social media posts, talking to people, answering their questions. Uh, you know, following up with them, doing all of the things that we need to do to compete with the thousands and thousands and thousands of other offers that are out there all the time. All of that is done for you, very professionally done. You know, we go to great strides to create really compelling ads on social media. And we do a lot of really fun graphics. We have our friendly mascot, Sparky AI and Electra AI. Everybody loves Sparky, everybody loves Electra. And you can get yourself 100% fully commission qualified. You can get 50 leads coming into your system assigned to you on a daily basis. 50 leads per month with leads coming in assigned to you on a daily basis. You can get 2 sticker credits. That's an $80 value. You get access to our downline builder. Everything that you do with the free, plus you get to be fully commission qualified for $100 per month. I think that's pretty exciting, Ken.
Is it? Yeah. I mean, that right there, that offer right there. Steve and I was familiar with another company that I only know one other company that has a call center working for anybody. They charge you $100 a month. They don't have 10% of what you saw today, and that's with zero leads. They're charging $100 a month to follow up. They don't have Sparky. I don't know anyone has anything close to this, Steve. And you're fully commission qualified. So let me ask you this, Steve. So if somebody comes through, they have some leads, they refer it with a friend, their friend buy the annual, so they just came in for $100. How much money would they make on that $2,000 sell?
$500.
What?
Right? You're saying as a or sorry, did you say
As a pro member? Yeah,
as a pro member, $500?
yeah, yeah. So guys, if you know other marketers, other people that appreciate this. Again, we finance it. So many people are going to be jumping on this $60 a month annual elite with all the credits for the stickers. I mean, there's so much value here, guys. I believe people will be jumping on this. Everyone that you refer the buys, you get $500 commission. So with 4, yours is free. So I
That's
just
right.
I think that's an incredible value. It's within reach. And hey, attend our classes. Let's show you how to free up $250 a month. And if you qualify for the elite, then that's $60 a month. But even if you didn't have the elite and you're at the 100, guys, you're fully commission qualified. You get 50 leads. And we're going to teach you how to do the 60-day social media challenge. You can get a sticker on your back of your window. Uh, again, guys, it's an opportunity for you to be in business for yourself in up to 6 or 8 companies, but not by yourself. There's really nothing out there like this, guys.
That's right. And then we actually do have leads available in our lead store. As a pro member, if you did decide to go with the $100 per month and get on board with the pro and become fully commission qualified, you can also purchase lead packs in bulks of 100. They're $150 for our pro level members. If you go elite, you can get those for $1 a piece. So you can get $100 bulks at for $100. And you can add those on anytime you want as you go if you want to get more leads coming into your system, a la carte. And those are also followed up with unlimited, you guys. That's an unlimited follow-up on all of that stuff. So very excited. I'm really excited about that, Ken.
Me too, buddy. I tell you, I think we turned over every rock so that our
Yeah,
members can be successful. Super
yeah,
excited about everything that's rolling out right now.
yeah. And with all the follow-up and everything on each one of these leads, I mean, it's like it's upwards of 15 to $20 of value that you're getting per lead, not including all of the time, like we were talking about, that you would have to go into setting this up. I mean, come on, put your hands up in the air. Put some yes in the chat. Give me some fire if that sounds appealing to you. If you don't want to have to do all of the setup and all of the designing of this software and designing of autoresponders and writing of emails and text messages and getting on the phone and talking to people and calling people and running around talking to your friends, family, and neighbors. if this sounds exciting that you can have assigned leads. Now, we're not saying, again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. We're not going to say go buy 100 leads and you're going to get 100 new team members. If we can get one at a half, even if we can get a 0.5% to sign up at the 1997 Fast Action Elite Annual Package, which we're having phenomenal success with. I mean, you guys are smart. We had a lot of people sign up right here from this webinar. And we continue to have a lot of people signing up right away during the Fast Action bonus time frame. Even the Elite Annual is fire. A lot of people upgrade to that when they kind of get in and dive in and see what they're doing. You're going to make $500 back. So even if you got two, even if you were at a pro level member, $100 a month, you went and bought a couple ad pack or lead packages, and you put a couple $100 into those lead packages, and you had one person upgrade. You've made your money back, plus you're in profit, and now you've got somebody that's active doing the same thing as you in your team, building and compounding across multiple streams of income. It's
Now, Steve, we also have other upsells in the back office, which you just mentioned, the leads, and we still have other packages back there. So if somebody drives a lead in and their member buys the annual, they get paid $500. But what if their lead goes in and buys other things? Do they get paid on those things as well?
as a pro or above level member, you get 25%. Being fully commission qualified means you make 25% of every dollar spent in our system. Whatever
Guys,
their
we do have a new category, the lead upgrade. That is 15%. Because the reason for that, guys, is we're incentivizing the call center to go like a hound, so to speak, look for opportunities to do the upgrades, which is going to help your business tremendously. So just that slight differential, that's 25% off all the packages. Except there's a few exceptions, guys, but I did want you guys to let you know. See, we're not even talking about it in this Zoom, right? So who's going to sell these upgrades? The call center.
That's right.
If the call center is getting paid, they're going to keep working for you. So that's where we're making the adjustment. We're paying them more to go to work for you, so you get more upgrades.
That's right. And bottom line is, if you did miss out on that fast action bonus to get that big package to get the elite annual, it's okay. We still got you. You can still get in at the elite annual. You can still get in as a pro level member. You can still get in as elite and pay monthly and get some extra leads when you can, when you're ready. And so we have a lot of opportunity for you to crush your business and crush your goals and to, retire in the next year, retire in the next 2 years, retire in the next 5 years. You know how many hands went up and how many people were putting fire in the chat when, we asked that question? I mean, 5 years, a real, honest to goodness, solid 5 year plan. Most of the population, I would probably say 80% of the population that is still in the working years. There's even a lot of folks that are 70, in the 80s, that are still looking for extra income to enhance their retirement. It's not just about being retired, but it's about living your best life still. These are our those are the golden years, right? These are our golden years. We want to spend those golden years doing, golden things.
Yeah, guys, we want to promise you, I don't know anyone that's as passionate about helping people than we are. Otherwise, we wouldn't have put 10 plus years putting this together in $2 million. I mean, who does that? It's because we feel this crusade, we feel this passion that there's so many people that we want to help not only avoid foreclosure, but avoid financial stress, tap into prosperity. But remember that chart on the one side, if that requires a lot of skill, then it's on the left-hand side of the quadrant. So what you need is on the right-hand side of the quadrant, you need a business system that is going to assure your success, whether you're there or not. And that's what we have here, guys. You plug into this system. The vision here, guys, if you unplug for a month or two, if you're in one opportunity in network marketing and you're the driving force, you step out for a month, your business is probably going to crumble. But the beautiful thing here, guys, it's not about you. There's one, I want to share this quick story. There's a guy here that shared the story with me a while back that he was making good money. And then he got hit with COVID. And all of a sudden he was really sick. And he said he went down to making $11,000 that year. And when he found us, he says, I feel good about sending people and plugging them into this team because if anything happens to him, he knows we have a team. We have our call center team. We have leadership. We have a team of support that's invested in your business. That we're going to keep this duplication process going, even if you're not available. And so I really believe in my heart, Steve, we're making network marketing a true B quadrant business for the average person can plug into.
That's right. Hey, Ken, do you mind if I share my screen one more time?
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, or I'll do it. I would like to show the 2 clicks. Just reemphasize, guys, after you make your purchase, Steve or I will show you 2 clicks where you can go to do the onboarding because signing up is just part of it. We want you to have our onboarding team. In fact, let me just share my screen really quick, Steve, because I want you to end on your part. I think it's
Okay.
I think it's so exciting what you're about to share. But I just want to, from a functional standpoint, guys, show you this is how easy it is to get help. Okay. You log in your back office. Matter of fact, you know, Facebook and Google don't have this kind of support. I don't know, I've not seen this kind of support. So you come in your back office, you decide what kind of help you want. You click here. You could set an appointment for your convenience, or you can click this button and you'll go straight into a Zoom just like this. We have a moderator standing by that's going to say, what kind of help are you looking for? Oh, I'm brand new. I just bought the annual package. I want to set up all of my streams of income. I just need some help. And then you could go in there. We have operators standing by that will help you get started. You don't have to set all this stuff up. It's already done for you. And anything that signing up for the other income streams, right? It's good to have somebody take you by the hand and help you through that process. Those are things outside of our system. But guys, that's how easy it is to get help. This is one of those programs where you sign up and then you're like, well, where'd my help go? Right? We have regular Zoom supports, we have leadership, and we have this call center, guys, that's available for you nearly 24/7. We're not quite at 24/7 yet, but after the end of September, I expect we'll be at the 24/7. So, Steve, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I would love for you to share what you're just about to share. Are you available, Steve?
I'm here, sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to show you guys what we have going here. And so this is our NFTs series. This is one of the promo graphics for the Sparky uh, trader card. It's a collectible trader card. We're pretty much looking to want to go to an NFT in the future. We're not saying for sure that we will, but if we do, who knows what the value is going to be. But right now, you can buy these in your back office on your dashboard for $450 and own a piece of Sparky AI. And we're going to have series with Electra AI. We're going to go all the way from 4.7. We're going to be releasing 4.8 stuff. Um, and these are really cool, slick cards, and they come with all the metadata, story behind them, 100% authenticity certificate. And you'll be able to even trade them. Our programmers are setting them where you guys, as team members, can trade these amongst each other. You can get more of them as you go. You can get as many as want if they're available. We're going to be releasing them in small batches of like 16 at a time. But then once you get the one that you like, or maybe somebody else has the one that they like that you like, you'll be able to see it. There'll be a screen where you can see all of the other trading cards, and you can make offers or you can ask to trade with other members of the team. Um, and so it's really exciting, and we got some really cool designs and a lot more designs coming forward, but I just wanted to show you a couple of the really fancy Sparky Trader collectible cards that are coming around. So really
That,
excited.
that is, I know you're really excited about that, Steve. I am too. It's going to be
I,
amazing.
I am. I'm a graphics man at heart, and man, I just love doing graphics.
It-
So it's a lot of fun.
Hey, Steve, before you wind up, you mind if I make a little pitch toward the call center, or you
Yeah,
can call it a
please,
pitch,
Ken.
but comments?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not a pitch, guys, because we have a lot of people that want to be with our call center. But I just want to just kind of explain how that works. You know, we're not, Les Brown talks about companies paying people just enough so they don't quit. So people work just hard enough so they don't get fired, right? It's not what this is, guys. When you're in our call center, that's another way for you to build your fortune with us. Not just get paid as little money as could be paid, right? So when you come in, we have different roles, and some roles are commission and piece rate based, and some roles we pay what we call Sparky points, right? The Sparky points are really exciting because you can use your Sparky points to buy more leads. You can use your Sparky points to pay for your elite membership, right? So that you're kind of a little bit of a sweat equity. So let me explain how powerful it is for our team. In fact, I'd like to hear from our call center if they're available, just a couple of quick stories of how many Sparky points they've earned by being part of the team. But at any rate, so this is how powerful it is. So let's say that you've earned some leads that have gone into the system. You've earned some commissions, and we've matched that with Sparky points, or whatever the role was. There, we have a lot of different opportunities. But let's say you earn some Sparky points, so you exchange those for part of a lead program. Now you have leads coming into the system that everyone else in the call center is following up with your leads. So what's exciting about that, guys, is there's a 90 plus 95% chance that your leads are going to be handled by someone else in our call center. So the beautiful part is, and maybe if Sue and Janet were there are available to comment, the beautiful part is, guys, when you're earning Sparky points, everyone in our team is feeding each other. No one is a lesser one. No one is viewed as any less important than anybody else. We have such an incredible team with that's all working together. I'd love for you guys to hear, from a couple of our call center team, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. So Sue or Janet, Eduardo, love to hear from you guys. Simona, they're probably taking all these thousands of calls that are coming in right now.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people took advantage of that fast action bonus and are getting signed up and are on onboarding right now. So I just went over and looked, and there's
That's true.
Hey guys, I want to thank you for joining us today for this exciting webinar and this great opportunity. And for all of you that were able to take advantage of that fast action bonus and got on that elite annual plan with the double bonus leads and all the other extras, I want to commend you for taking action. And we look forward to working with you on the inside. Just in case you missed it and you still want to take advantage of it, check your text messages and check your emails for a special link just for you for watching this entire webinar and spending the last couple of hours with us. There's a special link there for you to go ahead and watch an encore presentation where we're going to make that fast action bonus available to you again. So thank you again for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on the inside. I look forward to spending more time with you in our masterclass training, and aloha.